First of all, sorry for the wind if the wind is very strong. I'm sure there's like a storm coming in. I had come in the woods. I was standing outside, but the wind is pretty bad out there, worse than it is right here inside the woods. I just had a break. Normally I don't get into politics, but one thing that I never gave it a thought of, if a man has it made, he's a great contractor, he's a great real estate person, he's got millions of dollars, and he could have lived a life of going out on a golf course, sitting with his buddies, just enjoying life, spending time with his family. He's almost 80. He did not have to get into politics himself. But because he did, we know who is causing so much problems because of the hatred they have for, and now I'll mention his name, Trump. They were doing everything they can to put him in prison, which they had no room to speak because their background is not clean either. There's a lot of things in their background that could send them into prison just as well. But you think about it, he gave up the life that he could have just lived at ease. The best that a lot of people could only dream of having. Not worry about money and everything else. But he loved his country so much, he gave up the good life. He went through all kinds of hatred and risked his life going into prison if it was all rigged to the point where no matter what, he was going to prison, He risked it. He risked it all for that. And then, on top of that, just this past time when he was in Pennsylvania, if he did not turn his head to the right when he was making his speech, he wouldn't be standing here today. But thank God he turned his head to the right when he went to talk, and that bullet grazed his cheek, damaged his ear. I don't know how bad the ear got damaged, but damaged his ear. And to show that everybody he is not giving up. That just pissed him off. And he did not know at that time that the shooter was taken out. But he said, wait. And he raised his hand and showed everybody he's still fighting for our rights, fighting for our freedom, fighting for our country. He's risking it all. What kind of man would do that besides Trump? Nobody. And without mentioning any names, the one person people are, I don't know what people as of yet, but keep your eyes and ears open because they're talking about a lady. You will find out very soon, but I'm not going to mention any names, that she is very, very, very rich. And she will be a good candidate in a Democrat Party. Trust me, you do not want, no. Once you find out, no. There's so far from what they got running up, what I seen, Trump's the only one that I see that's, I mean, it's obvious, But that's something to think about, what Trump is going through. And if you even watched half of his interviews and whatnot, I mean, this one lady hated him so bad. This lady reporter, not mentioning any names. She hated him so bad. Up until just recently, I don't know why, but it took all this time. She found out how much and how bad he loves our country and he wants to save it. And he knows how. And now the table's turned on her. Now she likes Trump. So, in case you're not a Trump fan, like I said, if you care about our country, look and pay attention to everything that our country went through since the Democrats won the election. Like Biden, Hillary, or Biden, Nancy, and all the other Democrat Party. Look what our country's going through. Don't be blind. Just because you don't like Trump, that doesn't give the reason to say, vote for the other party, knowing they're going to just totally destroy our country. But anyway, I didn't have to see the light. I paid attention every bit before especially this year. And I paid attention to even what Trump was doing before he lost the election for the second term. Then I really paid attention after Biden took over and how our country turned out. I mean, seriously, they damaged our country to the point of bankruptcy because they spent so much money to other countries. Even your great grandkids will never see the day that they recover from all that spending. And our value of our money dropped so bad. Other countries are selling out their investment into our currency. They don't want no part of it anymore. Which that makes our money go down so bad. So seriously, they can't budget their piggy bank, let alone budget American money. I don't want anybody that can prove and show they don't give a damn about our country running our country. I want somebody that gives a damn about our country, sticks up for our country. I mean, I can go on beyond the money part of it, get into the nitty-gritty, but it's plain as day what they did from day one, all the way up to today. It's very easy I mean, if you're there to look for it and pay attention, it's there. But to all the Trump supporters, I'm sure you didn't have to hear none of this, but I just had to say my piece about it, and I'm glad Trump's okay. I'm glad he didn't lose his life, and I feel bad for all the people that did die that day in Pennsylvania, and nobody deserved to get shot. Y'all have a great day. Until next time.